Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. As usual, this is Cooking with Shani, where we talk about cooking ideas for the common African kitchen, lifestyle, diet, and of course we do improve our self-esteem in the kitchen. And today we are actually not cooking. Today I just want us to have a very casual talk. By the way, I'm not official, I'm not very professional today. I just want us to have a very candid conversation, kind of like a TED talk, something like that. And I recently just got to 1,000 subscribers and I felt it would be good to share my learnings and even to tell you how I managed to get there within 7 months, because I'm an ordinary Kenyan. I don't have any social media influence. The best I can do on my Instagram, on my Facebook, or on my Twitter is maybe a post in a month. So I really didn't have any social media influence, and I felt it would be something quite insightful to someone else who would want to walk down the very same road. So I will start with my cooking journey, and well, where do I start now? So apparently in my 27 years of living, my dad is my best friend and my best cheerleader in this life. And he actually happened to be around when I was making my first meal. And my first meal was cabbage, and I did very good cabbage. And the comment he made surprised me, because in a way I always feel like my dad is my prophet in this life. Anything he says to me about me comes to happen. So he said, "You are going to be a very great cook because the cabbage was actually so good, and your husband will really enjoy your food." Well, I am not married, but because he said that, at least I am guaranteed I will not be single forever. Yeah, that's a story for another day. But he was the very first person to compliment my food. And from there, I began loving to cook, experimenting, and everything I made, I actually made it with so much ease, and it could come out very well. So some of my relatives, like my mother's sisters, would say, okay, I think she takes over our mom, because my maternal grandma is also a very good cook. I mean, I respect the OGs. At 76 years, she still makes some very good meals, very good, second to none. Some of my aunties also said from my paternal side, we think she takes over our sister. I also had an aunt, God rest her soul in peace, who actually could make very good meals, very good meals. Yeah, so they tried to attribute it to different people, but well, I was just doing my thing. I mean, this is me and this is what I like. So I went on with cooking, and when I got to campus, actually cooking gave me my first coins in life. I began earning through cooking as I was studying, because yay guys, I love money. I love money because I dislike the feeling of not having money. My dad can attest to this. He actually says, Sharon, I know how you sound when you have money and how you sound when you don't have money. I don't know how he gets to know that. So I actually love to have the peace of meeting my needs and also ending suffering in those that are close to me. So I actually left my hostel to go and rent a house outside, so that I could be able to cook snacks for breakfast and supply to other students in the hostel. Some people ask me, have you gone to a catering school? And my answer is a plain no. I'm an engineer by profession. I did mechanical engineering in campus. I just love cooking. That is all. I'm a self-taught chef. So, as I was saying, I left the hostel to go and live outside so that I could cook, because you could not cook inside the school. So I could wake up at 3, I could do mandazi, I could do smoky, I could do eggs, I could bake cakes sometimes, and I could sell them somewhere between 6 and 7:30. So by the time it's 8, I was in class with others, but I was 1,000 bob richer. Smart kid, guys. So this money really used to help me, because I never used to call home for money to buy my clothes, money to do my hair, money to pay my rent. So it also helped me to become independent at a very early age. I mean, all firstborns, you can relate in an African setting. We tend to mature faster than our age, and we tend to join the dots around life earlier than any other kids in a family setting. So this is me. I finished school. Somehow I also know how to make my money, and I get to work. But anyway, in my personal space, in my free time, I cook. And I really cooked on status, to a point that I could feel, well, Sharon, this is too much. Today don't post any food, but yo, this is me, and yo, I have to post. I mean, guys, you have to see, because I just feel good. And it reached a point last year, and still my dad was telling me, Sharon, you know, you like posting food on your status. Did you know you could be sitting on a fortune? Have you ever thought of opening a YouTube channel? And yes, I did think of opening a channel, but in my idea, I told myself, okay, I will do this once I have a big kitchen. You know, maybe I'll be having a family. Then, yeah, I will start a YouTube channel. Then I was telling him, yeah, but you know that I think my cooking space is small and this. And he was like, no, those are just excuses you are giving yourself. Because I think you are sitting on something very precious, and I see it is something you love with all your heart. So I was like, okay, I will think about it. That was now, I think it was now 2 months down the line. I was just seated somewhere one afternoon. I was bored, and I was saying, okay, what if I actually start this YouTube channel? So I went to my YouTube, and I found, of course, it had my name, Sharon Shagiri, and I had 2 subscribers. Thank you to you 2 subscribers. As much as I have never known you, but I already had 2 subscribers. I had never posted anything. So immediately I just did change the name to Cooking with Shani. I looked for a profile picture. Of course, you can tell it was not difficult, because my gallery was full of food. I had a profile picture there. I did my description. I had a few short TikTok videos. So I populated my shorts very fast. And in no time, guys, that's how we had a channel. I mean, that's how Cooking with Shani was born. Immediately I started sharing a link to my friends. Guys, you can't believe it. That night I slept with 83 subscribers. Between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. at night, I already had 83 subscribers. And my friends were like, finally, we were waiting for this. We are ready to support you. And here we are today at 1.02k subscribers. So, to the lessons I learned. The very first lesson I learned was, honey, just start. I mean, just start with what you have. By starting, you will push yourself to get what you don't have. And you'll actually realize it was only you limiting yourself from starting. I can actually tell you guys, there is nothing really big that I have bought since I started my channel. So it was my own self-judgment that I am not ready, you know, what I have is not enough. you know, maybe I want to start my channel when I have a knock fridge and I don't know a watt burner kind of cooker, and I don't know space from here to where. So it was my very own limitation that was preventing me from starting. So the moment you will start, you will be like 50% done. Actually, it is the hardest decision to make, but once you make it, you are halfway there. Believe me and trust me. On to my lesson number 2. The worst thing you can get from any human being is a no. And my friends, the good thing about it is that it cannot kill you. It cannot kill you, guys. I mean, your channel will expose you to your people. You will know you have friends. You will know you have frenemies. And of course, you will know you have enemies. But anyway, what do we say? Just as I said, a no will never kill you. Let it not discourage you. Whoever is not walking this journey with you, I mean, have the grace to accept the things you cannot change, that they are not with you in this journey. And sister, brother, move on. I mean, move on. The world will not stop for you to mourn people who are separating themselves from your life because maybe you are doing something different, you are doing something they don't like, you are doing something they are envious about. I mean, it's their business, and what you are here to do is your business, and it has to win at all costs. So better get moving. Lesson number 3, you will get support from people you least expect. And I mean, you least expect. I remember I had a neighbor in a former plot before I located to where I stay. Her name is Mary. Mary, allow me to share your story because I think it is very dear to my heart. What you did to me was I really don't know what to say. So Mary was very excited that I have opened a YouTube channel because anyway, she used to come to my house back then to sample my food. So she was like, oh, now which app are you using to edit? Then I was like, okay, I have not even thought about it. And she told me, okay, no problem, come. I know of an app, I know CapCut. So I'm like, okay, show me. So I thought maybe I would use Filmora on YouTube or something. No, I think CapCut is the easiest to use. So this is how you edit, this is how you join the videos. Literally, guys, with all my soft skills, expertise and all that, trust me, I had never used an editing app. So she taught me everything from scratch, and being the good student that I am today, I have outsmarted the teacher because I think my first few videos she was helping me. She also didn't know much, so we were fumbling around, but I came and picked up and learned much more. I also had a doctor I used to see some while back, a specialist, someone I just met once, and I did share a WhatsApp message with them that I am starting a channel. If you don't mind, I would wish to add you to my broadcast list so that I can be sharing my recipes with you once a week. I do like asking for consent. And you can't believe this guy added me to 6 groups so that I can be sharing my content to them. So there are people who will go out of their way to support you. I met people who could share my links on their status every day, and they could help me market my channel. And some are still doing that till date. Guys, I'm surely humbled. I'm always grateful for your support. Then there are those people who are always there. They are always watching your videos. They are always commenting. They are always God bless you so much. You don't know the strength you give a YouTuber, guys. I think one day, once my channel grows and I have 500k subscribers, friends, I think I will take you on a vacation. Like, I have a list of my loyal fans. I know my loyal fans. But most of all, I appreciate you all, especially if you've sat down to listen to this and actually to hear this story. I know you are a very dear person to me and feel very much appreciated. To add on a bit more around getting support from people you least expect, my colleagues. Hey guys, I love you. I love you dearly because of my channel. You know, I get support from you guys until I am just shocked. You know, someone is coming to tell you that, you know what, Sharon, I went to my village and he's actually a man, and I was cooking chapatis for my family gathering, and right now I am the OG of cooking chapatis in the whole house. Someone tells me, not in the whole house, in the whole village, actually. He's now an OG in their village, making chapatis. Someone tells you, you know what, I did your chicken wings and they are amazing. Another person told me, you know what, Sharon, I tried your KFC recipe and trust me, we are no longer buying that. Someone tells me, you know what, we tried your juice and we stopped buying Del Monte juice. Oh, I tried your yogurt and you are saving me a lot of coins. I now make yogurt for my kids. I'm telling you guys, starting a channel is the real magic. If you want to start one, just start. Everything will fall into place. Lesson number 4. You know more as time goes by. Yeah, I mean exactly that. I actually knew how to make a thumbnail by myself. Nobody taught me how to make a thumbnail. A thumbnail is that, you know, that picture that attracts you now to see the video. So I did learn how to design and custom my own thumbnails. I did learn how to edit my videos alone, you know, speeding up, you know, the way you see me doing things very fast. I did learn that by myself. You also learn with time how to choose your titles, which titles are capturing the attention of your audience, you know, the do's, the don'ts, the angles, the lighting, the sound. So you tend to learn a lot of things with time, and these are things you will never learn or never know if you don't start a channel. Lesson number 5, darling. Focus on building an audience instead of getting paid or going viral. That will be your fuel and your energy. Because trust me guys, right now I am a very contented soul, sleeping knowing that there are 1,000 people who have subscribed to my content and they are there eager to learn something from me every week. They are expecting me to share something they can learn once in a week. So what's my target? I just want to grow my audience. With time, the pay will fall into place. The monetization requirements will get themselves aligned. That is list of my priorities for now. For now, I'm growing my channel, I'm growing my brand, I'm growing my audience, I'm growing my skills, I'm growing my networks. Lesson number 6, friends. Choose a niche that you like. This journey is also not easy on the flip side, because there's a day you have to do that one video per week. You are very tired, you even don't want to cook, but you are not being paid already. Your channel is not at monetization. Remember, we just want to reach to 1K subscribers. So if you choose something that you don't like, it means you will wear out very fast. You should choose something that flows naturally with your authentic self. Yeah, just don't do things because people are doing them. Again, just don't cook because Sharon is cooking. You'll be frustrated. Cooking is also not easy the way you think. It's a calling. If you don't have the calling to cook, please open a channel to do something else. Not to discourage you, but please, on the very bare minimum, ensure whatever you are doing is what you like, because burnout is very prone when you're doing something that you don't like. On to lesson number 7, guys. Consistency is key when handling a channel, so brace yourself for it. Well, for my example, I will say that I have purposed it in my heart and I've made it a personal ambition that at least for the next 5 years, this channel is part of my life. I have to create time for it every week. The way I create time to go to church, to go to work, to visit my parents, to know about my siblings and my friends and things like that, I have to create time to cook for this channel. And in a nutshell, let me give you a short description of the shooting process. So 1, you decide what you will cook for that week. You know, already deciding what you will cook in your house on a daily basis is difficult. Now you have to decide around what you're going to cook on your channel. Then you have to create a shopping list for the things you want to buy. Then you actually have to go and buy these things. Then you actually have to come and prepare them, chopping, peeling, all that. Then you have to set them on a table, on a kitchen table, very nicely. Then you have to get your cameras and you have to test everything, the camera, the sound, yeah. Then you have to start recording yourself as you now cook. Then you have to save your videos. Then you now have to come and do a voiceover as you edit. Don't you forget, you still have dishes to clean, so you will maybe cook, eat, clean your dishes, then now move to editing. So you will have to edit your videos end to end, then you do the voiceover. The voiceover is now the wording where now I'm telling you I'm adding this, I'm starring. Then you also have to choose a background music, and you have to be careful. There is some video you'll upload with a certain background music and you could be flagged for copywriting, so you have to copyright check your music again. Then you have to export that video from your editing app to maybe your gallery. Then now export it to YouTube, upload it to YouTube. Then the video is ready for you guys to watch. Then you still have a broadcast that you have to share to this video. Then you have to follow up how your video is doing at least once in 24 hours. You know, like for me, I also have to share it on my status once a day for 7 days, at least to just market it a bit. So you really need that consistency, and that video has to be there every week. So this has to be your baby. You have to babysit your channel until it is up and running. So it is not also a walk in the park. That's why somebody begins a channel and in 5 months they are out. But you really need to have a vision of what you want to do. For me, I'm not looking at now. I'm looking at a 5-year race. So giving up now is not even making sense to me. It is the last of my options. I don't know what will happen even for me to start giving up on my channel now when I still have about 4.5 years of actively running it. And so it means you really have to have a vision. You really need to have a plan of what you need to do. What are you going to do around year 1? What are you going to do for year 2? What are you going to do for year 3? What are you going to do for year 4? And finally, what are you going to do for year 5? Before maybe you start relaxing and doing one video once in a while. Like for me, I know for year 1, I would want to do general cooking, the very common foods that I am now posting. Year 2, I will get into pastries. And year 3, 4, 5, let it be my little secret, because I also don't want to let you guys know everything and I'll be here sharing all my strategies. But at least you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Consistency. Oh, another thing about consistency. Ensure YouTube algorithm is understanding the times you are posting your video. For some reason, let it just know you post your video around Friday evening or Saturday morning hours or Saturday evening. Well, of late I have also been a disobedient student around posting my video around a specific time, but I promise you guys I'm going to recover. Just some mishaps here and there, but yes, you need to let the algorithm know around what time do you post your videos. And again, you can also try to post your videos at different times of the day or the night to also know which videos get watched the most by your audience. I know the videos I post Saturdays before 11, they do very well. Any video I post on Sunday, I'm just posting it for formality. I know many people are tired and they want to resume their jobs on Monday. They will not even try it, they will not even watch it. So somehow it's never a good time for me. Friday evening, people are also tired, people want to go out, people want to meet friends, people want to relax, people are tired from weekly struggles. So for me, Saturday mornings work best. But this does not mean necessarily this will work for you. And finally, lesson number 8, guys, stay close to your YouTube Studio app. And if you are having a YouTube channel and you don't have a YouTube Studio app, it's free to download. You are doing yourself a very big disgrace, because this is a platform where you actually get feedback about how your channel is doing. Who are your audience? What is the agenda? Where the geographical location of your audience mainly comes from, and in percentages. So it tends to give you statistics around how your channel is doing, which of your videos are performing well, so that you can do more of such videos. It will also tell you what your audience is watching parallel to what they are watching on your channel in other channels. So if it's a video you've not done and they are watching it somewhere else, why not do yours so that they can also watch yours? It will also share with you what is being searched most on YouTube around your niche. Yeah, there's a time I saw something to do with breakfast and snack ideas. You know, they will also tell you that when people are looking for this Nigerian recipe, they get your recipe. When they're looking for chicken curry, they are most likely to watch your biryani recipe. So somehow you get to know the trends. You get to know, it leads you to insights around what next. So last but not least, it only takes 5 videos to blow up your channel. And because you don't know which video will blow up your channel, please always put your best foot forward when you're shooting every video. Ensure you are giving it the best graphics, you are giving it the best visuals, you're giving it the best thumbnails, the best sound, the best voiceovers, because honestly, when you are posting that video out there, you never know it is the video that will hit those number of thousands of views. It is never known until you post it out there. I can give a short story. Last year December, I hosted my sibling in my house, and he was like, we can record ice cream. I was a bit reluctant. I really didn't want it, but I just did it for him. And guys, to your shock, that video is among my top rated videos. I think it's almost doing 5k views now. I really didn't expect it. It came to me as a surprise. Had I not tried it, I could never know. So build your consistency and ensure you are working on your content. Make your content better every day. I look at what I used to post when I began my channel and now, and I feel I have really grown, and there is more to come, and there is more to expect. And this channel is part of a self-fulfilling journey. I feel nice to know that I am teaching people something, that I am changing a life somewhere, that someone is improving in doing something in the kitchen because I am there showing them. For me, that is enough pay to my soul, even before my physical body is paid. Before I'm paid physically, maybe by achieving monetization, my soul is already at peace. It is already contented with changing lives. So guys, that was all from me this week. I hope to see you next week on my channel. With that being said, goodbye.